hello. Fun Disney fan, you're number one. You're first. Congratulations, you win the prize, Fun Disney fan. If you are rewatching this video or if you're watching with me live right now, please go ahead and like and subscribe. If you have not, please do that. Hello, Totally Random Nerd. Let me, I've got my computer down here. As per usual, I'm going to share this link real quick. Let me mute that so it doesn't play annoying music. Hi, Guillermo. Hi, Jen. Glad you're here as always. Let's see. How's everybody's night going? Grace. Yeah, who needs to study, really? I mean, really, who needs to study? And I'll get my comments going on down here in just a second once I get this shared. Once they get it shared. Thank you, Jen. I've had this shirt for a long time, and I have no idea where it came from, so. Join us in... Okay. Hi from Florida. Oh, you're in Florida? Where in Florida are you? Yes, no Last Jedi spoilers, people, or you will be blocked for forever. You'll be blocked for life. Guillermo Ortiz, what's up with me? Nothing. What's up with you? Hello from Draper, Utah. Hello, Draper, Utah. Hey, this guy's in Florida too. How about that? What's his name? Larami on the Loose? Evan, you are here. I know, man. I wish I was there. I was telling Laramie and Evan earlier that I wish I was with them. Can't talk. That I wish I was with them in Florida, but alas, I'm not. But that's okay. They're having a great time, I'm sure. Glad you both are here with us. So let me switch over here to my comments so I don't miss anything. If you don't want me to miss your comments, Super Chat is on. You can do that, or you don't have to do that. It's completely up to you. I would appreciate it. I love a Super Chat. But if you don't, that's fine. I'll still try and get to your questions too. Yes, thank you for the reminder, Fun Disney fan. No Star Wars talk. We just won't even talk about it. I've got, hey Courtney, we have a whole lot to talk about tonight because we're actually going to talk about the 12 days of Disney Parks Christmas news thing. Hi, John from Houston. How are you doing? I've been doing quite well, John. Thank you for asking. How about yourself? Brian asked me if I've seen Coco yet. You guys, I have seen Coco. We're going to get to that, Brandon. I have seen Coco, and it is my favorite Pixar movie. It may be my favorite Disney movie. I loved it more than I ever thought I would possibly love it, and that's saying something. So, yeah, what do you guys think about Coco? I thought it was fantastic, so that was just me, so I don't know. Jacksonville, Florida in the house. What's up? It is the best movie, David Jones. Hey, that's my name. I cried. Brandon, I agree. I cried too. I sobbed, actually. I was weeping. I wept. I did go loco for Coco. King of the Mooners, you're exactly right. Indeed, Grace, thank you so much, and happy first day of Hanukkah to all. And if you're rewatching this, it's actually happy first night of Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah to everybody. So if you're watching this later on, hope your Hanukkah is going well or went well. So yes, happy Hanukkah to all. Let me see here. I have a whole... Well, you made it just in time, Mark. We were just beginning to start talking about stuff. Yes, you're right. You're probably right, Laramie. Okay, so first, I have tabs down here. You can't see, but right there is my computer, and I have tabs of all the news stories that we're going to talk about. I'm so excited. I want to get your guys' feedback. See what you guys think about the old news stories. Reminder, December 14th is the TV premiere of Olaf's Frozen Adventure on ABC. Thank you, Brian, for that information. Y'all, I thought it was real cute. I really liked it. Alright, sorry, my throat's dry. I really liked the Olaf short. I mean, maybe that was just me, but I really liked it. So, anyway, thoughts on the Disney-Fox deal. So, according to WDW News Today, who I follow on the Twitter, if you don't follow them on the Twitter, you should follow them on the Twitter. I like following them on the Twitter. They say by Thursday, we could hear that Disney bought Fox. Throwing around the word short around awful easy. Like, it is a short. Isn't a short under 40 minutes? I mean, not in, like, Disney standards, but, you know, like, oh, I am here. Are you here, fun Disney fan? Can you see me? Am I there? Are you there? Anyway, so, yeah, if you don't follow me on the Twitter, it's David_@_Disney, by the way. Hello, Disneyland Solo Traveler. Welcome. No swackets here. I didn't have any in the closet, otherwise I would have worn it, but, you know, I don't know. So, yeah, so Disney is buying Fox. Now, it's not like all of Fox, which I did not necessarily realize, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I thought. Thank you, Stan. I am quite well. I hope the same is true for you. Okay. That's fair, Chris. A featurette. I could dig that. I could dig that for the Olaf short. So, they are not buying the whole thing because, like, Fox Broadcasting Company and, like, the national, like, Fox News national thing, they keep. But Disney would get everything else? Like, there's a list down here. Where is it? FX? How would that work? I don't know. Weird. 20th Century Fox Film and TV Studio. That's probably the number one, I guess. National Geographic Channel. Fox's collection of international channels, including Star India. So if there's any folks from India there that are watching, then there we go. Oh, it says poor connection. You guys, I got a new wireless router, which is not being my friend. So if it, like, knocks out, please do let me know. Bye, Grace. Yeah, go study and do stuff that makes you smart. So, thank you, Robert. That's very kind of you to say. So anyway, so that's the deal with Disney and Fox. I mean, I don't know. I didn't. Bye, Grace. I didn't know that it was that big a deal, but I guess it is. Oh, it's a Mickey. It's just a plaid Mickey. You know, a little holiday. We got our Nutcracker here, and then this is like a little Christmas Mickey house up there. So we're just going a little holiday for the season. You know, 'tis the season to be merry. Disney Awesomeness, are you really packing? Where are you packing for? Sorry. Are you going to Disney World? Are you going to Disneyland? You're going somewhere. You're going somewhere. Poor connection again. Sorry, y'all. Hopefully it's not a big deal. Let me know in the comments if it is. Oh, you're moving. Where are you moving to, if you don't mind saying? Or maybe you don't want to say, and that's okay, too. So, in case you didn't know, Disney Parks is doing, like, a whole, like, 12 days where they give out, like, news stories. New Zealand. Wow, Karen, that's fantastic. I'm so glad. I have always wanted to visit New Zealand and never been able to. So they're, that's awesome. They're, like, sending out their news throughout this 12 days. So I love Georgia, too, whoever said that. Oh, you're moving to Georgia, Disney Awesomeness. That's wonderful. That's near-ish me. I drive through Georgia to get to Disney World. So I'll, like, drive through your state. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, the news stories. So there is a, that's okay. You can talk about Star Wars. It's okay. I give you permission. A Christmas tree topped with the Death Star. That is fantastic. I love that. Let's see. Epcot International Festival of the Arts. Okay, so you guys, that's happening. I don't know, where's the dates? In January. I don't know. January to February, and I'm gonna be there. I'm so excited. Last year I wanted to be in Epcot for the Festival of the Arts, and I couldn't be there. So, which was a kind of a bummer. But I'm going this year, and I am so excited. I'm so very excited. Let me see. Let me get back to the comments. Sorry, you guys. Have you guys been, any of you been to the Festival of the Arts? There's only like 19 of you guys, but that's okay. Has any of you been? I'm very excited to go. It's all Star Wars. Love you in Disney, Florida. Thank you so much. Kimberly. Laramie on the loose, $5. Thanks, buddy. That's fantastic. Very bad connection. Thanks a lot. Wireless router behind me. That's very nice of you, Laramie. I really appreciate that. I will not, well, I might spend it all in one spot. In Disney. You know, I might. So, I don't know. Born in Georgia. So you're going back to Georgia, Disney Awesomeness. That's fantastic. Thank you again, Laramie. That was very, very nice of you. Brian. Brian's been to the Festival of the Arts. Brian. Come through, Brian. He loves Festival of the Arts. Loves the concerts. His tip is if you want front row for the concert, get the dining package. I can't remember who it is while I'm there. It's, they have them announced. They announced that was the, like the Disney, like the 12 Days story was they announced the concert series performers. The performers. So for me, when I'm there, it is Ashley Brown and Josh Strickland. I think Josh Strickland's in Tarzan. Like the Disney Broadway version. I could be wrong. I like, and Ashley Brown was Mary Poppins, I think, don't quote me. I like Broadway stuff, so maybe that's fine. Thank you, Sean, for letting me know the connection was just fine. Welcome back, Fun Disney fan. You are welcome back at any time, of course, always. Raskzak Fishes. I'm sure I'm saying that incorrectly. Hasn't been to Disney World since the mid-90s. You need to get back there. Yes, you do need to get back there. For sure. It's changed a lot. In case you didn't know. It's changed a whole lot. Yes, King of the Mooner says the dining package is great for candlelight processional as well. Yes, so if you're going to do candlelight processional, excuse me, that's what I did. I did the dining package and thoroughly enjoyed the candlelight processional. So if you've never done that, I recommend it. Oh, Brian, see, I'm a genius. Josh Strickland was Tarzan and Ashley Brown was Mary Poppins, so cha-ching! Disney Awesomeness, it was on Broadway? I don't think it's on Broadway anymore. Right? Brian seems to be my fact checker tonight, so. When will I be back at the parks? Sean, that is a great question that I will get to right now. Just because you asked, and because I feel like telling everybody. Warwick Davis is this week for Candlelight Processional. Oh my gosh. That's going to be awesome. Is he new? Hi, Palace! Is he going to be new? Is he new this year, or has he done it before? I don't remember him being a narrator before, but maybe he has. But I saw the little clip from Kurt Russell, which was pretty cool. Let's see. Who was that again? Sean. Sean was the one who asked when I'm going to be back in the parks. I will be back in the parks on December the 26th and a half. But if I get there in time to be there on the 26th, the evening of the 26th, I'll do that, which is my plan. But that's fine, Disney Awesomeness. Or I'll be back, I'll definitely be there on the 27th. My shot schedule for when I'm going to start filming starts the 27th. And you guys, I wish you could see my computer down here that has the shot list of things that I have to get filmed between now and, excuse me, between the 27th and the 1st. It's quite extensive. But let's see, Hollywood Studios on the 27th, Animal Kingdom on the 28th, Magic Kingdom on the 29th, Magic Kingdom on the 30th. Oh, and I'm at Magic Kingdom on the 30th so I can catch the New Year's Eve fireworks at Magic Kingdom on the 30th because they play they show the 30th and the 31st. So I'm going to catch those on the 30th, and then on the 31st, which is the next day, I'll be at Epcot all day and catch those hi Seth, and catch those New Year's Eve fireworks on the 31st, and they just show the 31st. So yeah, so the 30th and the 31st. So yeah, that's probably more information than you wanted to know there, Sean. Probably more than you wanted to know, Sean, but there's everything. And then the 1st I'll be back at Animal Kingdom, so. Whoa, sorry I'm so behind on comments. Oh, he's hosted for Star Wars Weekend. Cool. That's awesome. Oh yeah, that is this. The Galactic Nights is like this weekend, isn't it? 12th. It's 4 days from now. It's the 16th, I think. Cool. Eric A. He says, I like how organized you are. I'm the same way. I don't like chaos. Well, it's really the only way for me to get everything filmed is I have to have at least kind of an idea of where I'm going and what I'm going to be doing. Excuse me. Got my soda. Anyway, so that way I can plan everything out so I can get it filmed. Somebody asked how often I go. I can't remember. James Ryan, hello, welcome. Asked how often I go. I go about every other month. So like I'm going in December, the end of December, so I'll be back in February, whichever you want to call it, for my birthday weekend actually, which is very exciting. Ross loves Disney. Hi, Ross loves Disney. Glad you're here. Will I ever visit Disney parks outside the USA? I would love to visit Disney parks outside the USA. I just need a little bit more money. But I would love to. Absolutely. Yeah, love to. Thank you, Jen. It's February. It's my birth month. I should know how to say it. It just like, and I have a hard time saying it. February. So, anyway, what were we talking about? Disneyland Solo Traveler. I do not have a P.O. box. I should get one, shouldn't I? I should do that. Yeah, I just have my personal address, and I love you guys, but I'm not giving you that. Only because there's, like, weirdos that are out there on the internet. Not you guys, but, like, other people, you know? And they'll, like, come find me, and I don't want that to happen. So, yeah, I'll get a P.O. box. That sounds like a good idea. Thank you, Ricardo. He seconds the effort. Okay. Dan's going to be there February 4th. I'll be there I arrive on the 17th. So if you're going to hang out for, like, a long time, right, Mark? No. It's a little bitty house. You don't want to. It's an apartment. You don't want to come to a little bitty apartment. Karen Logan. Do I know you, Karen Logan? Are you the Karen Logan that I know? If not, I know a Karen Logan, and that's super ironic. Okay, Disneyland Solo Traveler, you've convinced me. Just like somebody else convinced me to get a Patreon. So, that's up and running, by the way, if you're interested. It's on the in the description of all the videos. So, hi, E-Ticket Films. Welcome. I'm so glad that you just joined. You're welcome at any time, always and forever. Let's see. More Disney Parks blog news. Who will be there on February 25th? Let's see. It's a short trip. I think I'll be just leaving Wild Willie Delo? I'll be like just leaving when you arrive. Sorry, our trips are not overlapping. Speaking of Wild Willie, he or she asks, what do you think about the Pixar Pier that's going in California Adventure? I'm kind of excited about it. Oh my gosh, Karen, you're the New Zealand Karen. Okay, I know a Karen Logan. Isn't that weird? She's from New England, though, but she lives in Tennessee. Strange. It's a small world after all. Wild Willie's question. Sorry, squirrel. I think it's kind of cool, the Pixar Pier thing. But I'm not a Disneylander, so to me, it's kind of a little bit, you know, like, I feel like I shouldn't have an opinion on, you know, the Disneyland park because I'm a Walt Disney guy. I mean, Walt Disney World guy. So, but I kind of like it. But I'm not as connected, like I said, not as connected to that park. I am a little bummed, though, because when I go there, I think a lot of stuff is going to be closed. But I don't actually know. I haven't looked at that timeline, so. Zach Fishes. Can I just call you that? I know a Zach Fisher. Also, weird. am I going to the candlelight procession? Well, not this year. I don't think. Because it did not, when we were there, when I was there Dapper Day weekend and Grace was with me, those are the videos you're seeing right now. It was the first weekend of Festival of the Holidays. And so they didn't have the candlelight processional running then. So yeah, so I don't know that I'm going to make it this year. Because I don't know when it runs through, but I'm sure it, well, I don't know actually. It may be going the weekend after Christmas, but I'm not sure. So we'll see. Karen, enjoy your day at work. Wow, that's crazy. You're going to work. Oh, you're leaving work. You're leaving work early. Okay, well, go home and enjoy yourself. And thanks for joining us all the way from New Zealand. That's fantastic. Yeah, wowzers. Let's see. I'm going to go back. Y'all are talking about apartment tour. I ain't giving y'all no apartment. Y'all don't want to see this mess. Literally, right here is like a big old mess. Yeah, I don't want to see that. Yes, you are, Jen McCall. When you come to visit, it will happen. I will fly down. No, I shouldn't say that. If I'm there and you're there at the same time, it will happen. Krista Joe, hello. Have you been here or you just joined? Hi, either way. Welcome. Glad you're here. Krista Joe asks about Flights of Wonder. Let's just hop over there and do that. I have that as one of the things I wanted to talk about. Thank you, Ricardo. These are a gift from a friend. Let's see. Where is it? I have these pulled up so that I don't forget to... Oh, there it is. So, in case you didn't know, you finally caught a live stream. Dude, welcome. Hey, by the way, are you going to be, you know, in Disney World anytime soon? Because I'd love to hang out again. Anyway, so Disney Parks blog released information that the Flights of Wonder show at Animal Kingdom is changing over to, it's still a bird show, but it is featuring Russell and Doug from the Up movies. There's just one. So the question that was asked of me was, am I excited about that? Krista Joe, I think, was the one who was asking. Indeed. She'll be at Animal Kingdom next week sometime. Oh, by just 1 week. There's other muffins down there right now. Yeah, so you should try and see them too. Oh, that's so sad. Maybe like chat it up in the Facebook NSA group. The Fresh Baked NSA Facebook group on the Facebooks. So if you're not in the Fresh Baked NSA group on the Facebooks, you should be. Thoughts about Flight of Wonder being replaced? I mean, I only saw Flights of Wonder like once. So, meh. It was good. It was great. It was great. Don't get me wrong, it was great, but I think that this will give it a nice breath of fresh air, maybe. I still think it's going to be real similar. It's just going to have a little bit more Disney theme to it, which I think is kind of cool. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Oh no, Dan. It is both related. It is all things Fresh Baked. Disneyland, Disney World, and beyond. So you should definitely join. Okay, Palace says the candlelight procession only happens up to Christmas Day. Sorry, skipping down. See lots of NSA shout-outs. You are welcome, Mark. Every time I can shout you guys out, I will certainly do it. So, what were we talking about? Oh, the bird show. Yeah, Flights of Wonder. I'm okay with it. They did have cruise stuff. They had a lot of information this week, and some of it was just like bonus news story. Brian. Some of it was like just like regular news stories, and some of it was 12 days of Disney Park stuff. It started with the let's see if that's on here. Yep, here it is. The Pixar Play Parade. Right? That was so bizarre. Oh, somebody asked me if I watched Dave's Trip Reports. David Erickson. Of course I do. Yes, we'll get to Skyliner here in just like 2 seconds. So the new floats that are going to be in Pixar Play Parade. So there's like the one with the lamp and the Pixar ball, which I think is super cool. And then I hope so, Wild Billy. I don't know what it's going to be, but that would be pretty rad. Then there's the one with Up, with Carl Fredricksen and Doug and Russell, and the balloons, which I think is pretty cool. And then the one I'm most excited about is the Inside Out one, which has Joy and Sadness, which we've seen them in the parks, but Bing Bong is also on the float, and I hope that he's like an actual character and not just part of the float. Oh my gosh, that would be so stinking cool. So stinking cool. So anyway, back to the comments. What did you ask me? There's Wild Billy's question. Opening of Pixar Land. The new coaster looks very exciting and fun, just like California Screamin', just without the loop. LOL. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Like the one in Disneyland? Like the Pixar Pier area? I will not. Hi, Dark Bunny. I will not. Me too. I am so cold also, as I pull my sleeves up. I mean, I am in the, I've got the lights on me, but, yeah. Am I going to the VR Star Wars experience at Disney Springs? It just opened or is going to open e-ticket films. Thanks for the question. Probably not. And it's only because I am, like, not a Star Wars fan. Like, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm like, I probably wouldn't know what I was doing. I probably wouldn't be very successful. Hi, Jasmine. Glad you're here. Welcome. Chris Joe says, ooh, that's a good idea. You're an Imagineer. Did you know it? I'm glad they're adding Up to the Animal Kingdom Park with the bird show. I agree. She said maybe they should replace the Dino Land area with an Up theme too. That would be super cool. Speaking of the dinosaur area, Grace and I visited there, and Christmas week. Is it Christmas week? Yeah, like while I'm in Disney World, the 26th, the week of the 25th. Hi, Major. Welcome. There is a show, well, there'll be a show there, and we're just at the little, in the dinosaur area. It's super fun. It's a super fun show. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? Glad you are here. It's 24 somewhere. I don't know what it is that's on my phone, but it's something like that. 30, maybe like 35. Something like that. It's cold here, too. Rebecca, go work on that thesis. Do your thing, sister. Do your thing. Ooh, that's such a good idea, Zach. Can I just call you Zach now? I'm just going to shorten it to Zach. Is that okay with you? What about making the dino area Zootopia themed? Ooh, that's pretty cool. I'm into that. They've kind of broadened the theme of Animal Kingdom anyway since they added Pandora. Thank you for the confirmation. They kind of broadened the theme with Pandora, so I'm like, yeah. Add it, right? Dark Bunny, heck yes. There are some updates on the new Guardians of the Galaxy ride that's coming to Walt Disney World. I don't know that is like, it's not Disney Parks blog released. There are news people who say that they have the, which I'm sure that, I'm not saying that they're wrong, but that have ideas of what the ride is going to be like. And there was information, somebody said that there's no inversions, so it's not upside downy. Not an upside downy roller coaster. I'm with you, Ross. Zootopia better have a land in a Disney theme park by 2025. Speaking of lands in other parks, where is it? Tokyo, is it Tokyo or Shanghai? Shanghai is getting like basically a copy of Toy Story Land that Hong Kong has. It's basically the exact, pretty much the same thing, with the Slinky Dog little bitty, not what we're getting, but a little version, and then the little RC car thing like this. So they're getting that. They announced that was one of the stories. There's one other, I feel like. Oh, that's the Hong Kong Disney Castle. So they're like redoing the whole castle in Hong Kong and like making it huge. And oh no, I'm sure it's me, Mark, because I have a very bad connection again. It says so right there on my phone. I'm so sorry. Silly Wi-Fi. Tricks are for kids. Oh, maybe it's because I'm using my internet on my computer. Interesting. Wow. I could just switch off of Wi-Fi. Nah, we'll just stay. Let me know if the connection gets any better. You know, lovely little connection problems, because there's nothing like a good connection issue. You know. I tried. Oh, it's not lagging for Moira. Well, cool. That's good. That's good to know. That it's not lagging for everybody. So the other thing that is, seriously, Krista Joe, with the wonky Wi-Fi, and if y'all don't have Comcast, hi Jenny, I'm having a Comcast rant right now. Comcast is delightful. So they sent me a new like Wi-Fi box, like, oh, here it's gonna be better. It better now. Good. I'm glad it better. Yes, maybe because I got super animated. I got really excited. I'll stop. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'll quit bashing on Comcast, but I think it may be related to me using my computer here, because like, Zach, I can't, in my apartment building, I can't use anybody else. It's the only one I'm allowed to use, which is terrible. It's terrible. Dripping with sarcasm. That's about right. Moana has found a home at Aulani, a Disney resort and spa. Because they can't ever just say Aulani. It has to be Aulani, comma, a Disney resort and spa. But anyway, so she's got, she's going to be at Aulani, and she's got like games and all kinds of really cool fun things that you can do if you ever get to go to Aulani, which I'll never get to go to because Hawaii's real expensive. Real expensive. How is Star Wars Land coming along? I know Disneyland is getting closer and closer every time I see the Not All Gang on Fresh Baked Disneyland. Yes. So theirs is like, I don't know, probably like 4 or 5 months ahead of ours. Sad day. Actually, last time I was there, which was whenever that was, like 3 weeks ago, like 3-ish weeks ago, there was, they were just signing the top beam. So if you think like when Disneyland, if you know that timeline, when Disneyland signed, we are so random, Disneyland Solo Traveler. So random. It's my brain. It's my brain. There we go, Dan. Thank you for the info. 3 months ahead. Because, like, they signed the top most beam in Disneyland by Fun Disney Fan. And then, just like 3 weeks ago, they signed the one in Disney World. So yeah, three months behind. And if you, by the way, if you have not seen today's trip report, which is a Star Wars Land update, we got to Hollywood Studios to do like all the thank you, Mark. That's right. To get all the Christmas stuff, like, because there's so much. Like amazing Christmas stuff at Hollywood Studios, which if you're watching this week's trip report, you already know that. Or today's trip report, I guess. And we got there and I was like, oh man, we should do a Star Wars update because I know you guys like seeing that. So, we went there and it was super dark and you couldn't see nothing. Couldn't see not a thing. So, sorry about that, but we tried. We certainly tried. Dark Bunny asked if I like Florida. I don't live in Florida, so I don't know. I love Florida. I love it. But I don't live there, so. Have I tried the Norwegian club sandwich that I keep bugging you about? No. Sorry. Remind me on Tuesday the 26th in the live stream because I'll be in Florida. I'll be in Florida and be going to Epcot, so there you go. That's okay, Dark Bunny. You can catch up. That's the good thing about the YouTubes. It doesn't go nowhere. You can just rewatch the whole thing 2 or 3 or 4, 5, 6 times if you want to. Why hasn't Walt Disney World made a Cars Land yet? That's a good question, although I think they're probably keeping that exclusive to Disneyland. That's my guess. Especially since that's already in the United States. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the Tron coaster was not in the US. So they're adding that at Walt Disney World. I think that's probably why maybe that's why. I don't really know. Oh, that's okay, Dark Bunny. No big deal. Ooh, poor connection again. Thanks, Comcast. Thank ya. E-Ticket Film says, wait, you go down to Florida every week, or do you film the vids in bulk? Either way, that is dedication. Thank you, sir or madam. My guess is sir. I certainly will, Dark Bunny. I filmed them in bulk. So the trip reports that you are seeing from Dapper Day all the way through Christmas week. So that's like, well, I can look. It's right here on the schedule. That is like, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 5? So like 5 weeks, Grace and I filmed in 2 days. So that's how we roll. It's a very busy when I'm there filming, as those that have joined us and hung out with us can testify. We're like hitting the ground running, getting stuff done. Yeah, it's quite intense. So when I go back in December, the 26th, I'll be filming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 11 shows in 5 days. So, yeah. What's a good hotel for a big size family? Ooh, very bad connection. Thank you, Comcast, for the very bad connection. Oh, you retracted your message. Maybe you didn't want me to answer it. Okay, I won't answer it. I'm going to answer it anyway. All of them. They all have options for that. So, if I send you a Christmas card, send to the P.O. Box in California. Yes, that would be great. Thank you so much, Dark Bunny. You can certainly send that to the P.O. Box in California this year, and then maybe next year, by next Christmas season, I'll have a P-Box? Sorry. A P.O. Box of my own. Yes. See, John David has seen my shooting schedule, and it is quite intense. Oh shoot. Okay. You're right, Disneyland Solo Traveler. Oh dear. Oh dear, dear, dear. Okay. Now let's get to some Walt Disney World news. Will I meet up with Laramie at Walt Disney World? I sure hope so, Kimberly. Hi, how you doing, by the way? Yeah, I hope so. Last time I was in, kind of in town, I went through his line at, hey, King of the Mooners. There are actually, you're right. Especially in the East. Not so much in Nashville. But, what was I saying? Squirrel! Look at this little hair right here. Do you see this one little hair? Oh, Laramie. You are right, Disneyland Solo Traveler. Sorry you guys. So sidetracked. Y'all are distracting me. I can't read the comments right now. So I went through Laramie's line and saw him, and we chatted for like 5 minutes, and that was literally all I got to see him face to face. He called me maybe, while I was down there another time, but like we didn't get to see each other at all. But I was only there for 2 days, so hopefully this time I'll get to hang out with Laramie a little bit. I don't know. He's hanging out right now with the Laytons, if you know them. Evan and Regina Layton. They're hanging out down there right now, so. Oh my goodness. Y'all are too much. Infinity War trailer. I have a shameful admission, you guys. I like Star Wars, I like, and I can get into it, although I'm not a huge fan. The, like, Marvel stuff, I don't care for it. I know, it's a super unpopular opinion, but sorry. So, I bet it's a really good trailer, and I bet you guys that really like Marvel are super excited about it. How about that? How about that? I do like Batman. That's DC, right? I don't know. Porkins is burned out with Marvel. I wouldn't say that I'm burnt out. I just like, I don't know. I know, King of the Mooners. I'm sorry you hate me now. I'm so sorry. I'm the worst. Reapers, what's up? Glad you're here. Welcome. I like, okay, I like some of the Marvel movies, but I'm not like some of you Marvel fans. I'll just say it that way. So, how about that Disney Skyliner? See that segue? That was really good. I'm changing to a new topic with that very bad connection. Shout out to Comcast. It is hard to get caught up, Palace. You're exactly right. I'm with you, Jen. I like Captain America. I like Cap. Yeah. Anyway, they released, and I hope to do a video on this sometime soon. I know Dave, I know Dark Bunny. That's very bad connection. Maybe I'll just wait. Very bad connection. Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy is awesome. I can watch the second one, but I have not seen the first one. Should I watch the second one? It's on, it's on Netflix right now. Should I watch it, even though I haven't seen the first one, or does that matter? I don't know. You tell me. The Skyliner. I'm very excited about the Skyliner. I don't know that we know when it opens, but what we got this week was we got the concept art for the 3 stations. So there's one, let's see, where is it going to be? Well, there's one at the entrance to Epcot, there's one at Hollywood Studios, and there's one at Caribbean Beach Resort. So we got the concept art for those 3. So, yeah. Sorry, you guys. I'm going to try something. E-Ticket Films. We talked about the Disney Fox acquisition, and I didn't really share about how I feel. I guess I'm cool with it. But to be honest with you, I have to do more research on my end to figure out what Fox actually has. Like, what is it that Disney... I almost said we. What is it that Disney is getting? Air conditioning in the Skyline gondolas. There will be air conditioning in the Skyliner gondolas. And it also says... Oh, Palace. Thanks, brother. Thanks for that info. Send me a little bit more information on that. Because I'm up for it. I'm up for it. Google's DNS. You so smart. And what if I just turn it off? Oh, will that end the live stream? Oh, I don't want to do that either. Anyway, Walt Disney World in April. That is a long way off, but I can probably tell if I'm going to be there or not. I don't think I'll be there. I only say that because March, and the dates are not here, but March is the end of March. March 30th through 31st or something like that. I don't know, Brandon. But I'm going to be in Disneyland. So it's the 30th and the 31st are the dates, the Friday and Saturday that I'm going to be there. So you Disneyland people, be sure to be in the parks on the 30th and the 31st, because I would love to say hello to you. But yeah, so I don't think I'll be in Walt Disney World in April. E-Ticket Films. How do you stream on YouTube? To do like on your computer, you have to go through all these different steps. It'll walk you through if you have a channel. It's much easier. Right, Krista Jo? It's going to be a fresh-baked inception. And I'm going to film while I'm down there, so I'll have some Disneyland... It'll be very confusing that week. I'll have some Disneyland trip reports for this channel, on this channel, and of course Dave and them will have, Dave and Sarah will have theirs there, so. I will not be there, when was that? Friday this week to next Saturday. I'll be there the week following, so. Sorry. Sorry. Yay, Jen! Ah! Oh my gosh! That would be so exciting. Oh, Palace. Thank you. Disney gets Sound of Music. Awesome. Miracle on 34th Street. Awesome. 20th Century Fox owned Marvel stuff and the original Star... I did know about the original Star Wars stuff. I did know that. I think that Well, the Marvel and the and the Star Wars stuff. Is that why Disney even really cared to? Oh, Die Hard. Whoa, is that even really why they cared to purchase Fox, because of those two properties? My guess would be yes, but what about now? Oh my gosh, we're gonna switch. That's crazy, Jen. What a bummer. Bummer. But enjoy Disney World, and I'll enjoy Disneyland, and it'll be two people enjoying the opposite parks, and that'll be just fine. Mass hysteria. You're right. So let's see, 45 minutes. We're gonna hang out for like, I don't know, 10, 15 more minutes, something like that. So yes, my plan is to be down there the 30th through the 31st. So I'll get to hang out with the gang while I'm down there. So I'm real excited, because I haven't met them as part of Fresh Baked. I met them before, but I think I said that in the last live stream. But I have not met them since being on Fresh Baked. So I'm very excited to meet and talk and see all of them. So Disney awesomeness. I'm so jealous. Going to Disneyland this Sunday. I want to be there now. Don't tell anybody, but I like Disneyland a whole lot. Maybe even more than Walt Disney World. Ross Loves Disney says, I don't want Disney to get too big. You mean the companies that they own? Because I could agree with that. Or do you mean like the parks? Because I feel like I don't think the parks could ever get too big. Like, I don't know. I know, Dan, I'm sorry. I knew it'd make somebody angry. Sorry, Dan. You're doing your holiday Disneyland trip on Saturday. Enjoy. You're going to have an excellent time, I'm sure. Oh my gosh, Krista Jo. She said, what if Disney bought Comcast? Then I would demand that they fix my poor connection. It's right here, it says very bad connection on my screen. I don't know if it does on yours. Obviously, it doesn't say very bad connection. Palace is just so OG. Like, it's just the original, you know? I don't know. They have the gold ears, too, says Kenton. So and really, isn't that what it's all about? Is the ears and who has what set of ears? Although I did see those, are they rose gold? Like a pinkish gold? That they had them on the like the Shop Disney Parks app. Like, I bet all those people are pretty mad that they like ran to the stores now. Maybe they're sold out on there too. I don't know. There is something special about Disneyland. I could not agree with you more, Dark Bunny. I'm so sorry, you guys, if the connection is bad for you. Blame Comcast. It's their fault. Do I think they would ever do a fifth gate? Rainbow Loomer asks. By the way, I have a rainbow loom. It's like right down there. Like right under my desk. I'm an art teacher, so hello. Of course I did that. And I'll get to that totally random nerd, that question. Question. Oh, the answer to your question, by the way, is never. You think they would ever do a fifth gate? Let's talk about a fifth gate, you guys. What do you think a fifth gate would be? I have my opinion on what a Walt Disney World fifth gate would be. I think I know. Oh, I see it buffering down here on my screen. Walt Disney World is thinking of bringing Disney Sea. I'm not mad about it. Not mad about it. I don't know that they will, but maybe they will. That'd be great. My belief is that if they were to ever purchase the complete and total rights to Marvel for this side of the Mississippi, that they would have a whole Marvel park. That would be my guess. But of course they would have to get the rights from Universal or whoever owns those, or, you know, however that works. Because I don't really get that. I don't really understand how that all works, but that would be my guess. Will they ever try to buy Universal? I don't think they ever could. With the success of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, which I'll also be visiting this trip, but I won't be showing you guys. But you can check my Instagram. I'll probably post a couple pictures there. But I'm clueless about the fifth gate thing. You mean like what we're talking about, or like just what I'm talking about? So there's 4 like entry parks, like 4 gates. So the 5th gate would be like another park. So people say like the 5th gate. I don't know why. That's what people say. Pixar Park could be super cool too, Mark. Ooh, that's a good idea. They have Toy Story Land. So that would be a little bit tricky. But I guess they have the Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster too at Epcot. So, I don't know. They do have plenty of material for a whole Marvel park. Not a park that I would go to pretty often, but it is simpler to say a 5th park, Porkins. I completely agree with you. Couldn't agree with you more. But I am kind of in agreement. Who was it that came up with that idea? Was it Mark? Mark. I love the idea of a Pixar park. They've got so much of that stuff in Disneyland at California Adventure. That was across the Esplanade, in case you didn't know. What is my Instagram? Let me tell you. It's FreshBakedWDW, just like the name of this channel. So you can find me there. I will probably be putting most of the Universally stuff on my stories as opposed to posting them. But I don't know. It depends on what strikes me when I'm down there. I will not be filming stuff for the show. Thanks for the follow, Philip. I do use Instagram DMs when I get to them. I'm very slow. And sometimes, like, if it's a lot, like if, I don't know who asked that question. Palace. If it's like a big, long thing, there's a lot of messages, so I don't always, if they're really long, I don't always read them. So it might be even a better idea to just write me a little short something, and then we can chat back and forth, rather than writing me an epistle. So yeah, I try, but I'm not very good at it. I try. I really do. So yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at FreshBakedWDW, or Twitter is the weird one, David_@_Disney. That's what I used to be before I was a host of Fresh Bake. So that's where you can find me on Instagram. On Twitter. Did anyone hear the 3rd park rumor for Tokyo Disney Resort? I didn't, but I would love to hear it. Tell me what it is. Oh my gosh, he can testify to the slowness of my Instagram response. Curse you, Comcast! I'm gonna get like flagged for like bashing Comcast on this thing. Sorry about that. I am not the fastest when it comes to responses on the Instagram. I'll try to get better. That's going to be my New Year's resolution for you guys, is to, or at least one of them, is to get better about answering DMs on Instagram. How about that? Oh, Nelson, Disney America, the park that got scrapped in the 90s. I'm cool with that. I'll tell you, I live in Nashville, in Tennessee. We used to have a park called Opryland USA, and they closed it, and now it's a shopping mall. Yeah, join me on the NSA on Facebook, Fresh Baked NSA. I'm on Facebook more than I am on Instagram, so that's probably a good idea. So I always wanted them to buy Opryland that was here, and yeah, but I don't know. Oh, you're right. You're right. I'll keep it on the. I'll keep it on the positive for Comcast. Thank you, Comcast. Muppet Land. There is like the little Muppet area at Studios. I don't know that there's enough. Is there enough there to make a whole land? I don't know. There's like a little mini land at Hollywood Studios, but a Japan-themed theme park similar to Disney California Adventure. The Oriental Land Company wants to do that. Disney Japan Adventure. Interesting. You need to add the NSA in Facebook. Yeah, so in the search bar, at the top of your Facebook, just go up there and type in Fresh Baked NSA, and it'll pop up. Yeah, is it like the, I can't remember what the cover photo is. Anyway, and request, and these awesome NSA people will let you on in that group. I do agree. Comcast is fantastic. Thank you, Comcast, for being a a worthy supplier of my internet, as it says very bad connection. Oh, that's so sad, Palace. That's very sad. That's very, very sad. Mark Twain. Did y'all see that episode? We took a ride on the Mark Twain. Dark Bunny must have asked a question. Oh. Let them into the NSA. Gotcha. Oh, what's the time? 55. So like 5 minutes-ish. Did we get to all the news stories? Skyliner? Oh, the DCA Food and Wine Festival is the other thing. Let's see if I close out of these tabs. The DCA Food and Wine Festival. And guess what? I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there for that. It will be going on while I am in Disneyland. So I'm very excited to... I'm very excited to do the Food and Wine Festival. I mean, obviously I've done the one here at Epcot, so I'm excited to do the one in California Adventure. So... what am I watching on the Netflix when Comcast is working? Well, when Comcast is working, I watch The Friends all day, every day on repeat. I watch The Office all day, every day on repeat. I still have yet to watch the... I'm burping, sorry. I'm still yet to watch the new Stranger Things. So, ugh. Need to do that. Yes, The Office is one of my favorites. I'm currently rewatching it. I just watched the episode... What was that? Oh, I watched the episode where Pam tells... oh, who's her, like the warehouse guy. Shoot. She gets back with him. They had, like, broken up. And then, she gets, like, back with, what is his name? Not Jim, but the guy from the warehouse. Y'all help me out. Office fans. Anyway, they get back together and spoiler alert, Roy, thank you, Jen. She gets back with Roy and then she tells Roy that she kissed, Jim, and he, like, throws a fit at that bar. That's the one I just watched. Ooh, look, it's buffering on my screen. But Stranger Things scared me too much. That's okay. I'm not going to hate you for that, Disney Awesomeness. I wouldn't hate you for that. That's fine. It's not for everybody. I don't think it's for everybody, so. Ooh, Walking Dead is another one that I watched. I have to admit, though, this last season on Walking Dead, I kind of quit watching. It just got so, like, just gory. Like, it just wasn't as entertaining for me. Thank you, Jasmine, for the Roy. So I kind of like, yes, Jen, that episode. So I just kind of quit. Whoa! Product placement. I think Comcast owns them. So yeah, I kind of quit watching Walking Dead. Ooh, an extra. I guess they're from Atlanta, probably, most likely. Kenton asks what grades I teach pre-K through 4th grade. So I have 500 pre-K through 4th grade students. Hello, if you're watching. They're not watching. They're too young. Anyway, there used to be a McDonald's at DCA. I had no idea, Dark Bunny. We used to have one at Animal Kingdom? Yeah, at Animal Kingdom over in the Dino Land. The dinosaur area. We had one there. Yeah, and we had a little French fry cart in Magic Kingdom. Yeah. So anyway, that was like a lot of craziness. Crazy Town, USA. K5PE. Kenton, that's awesome. That's super cool. Same. This is my 6th year of teaching, by the way. So, coming up this week on Fresh Baked WDW. So we'll finish our trip report at the holidays, or the Christmas stuff in Hollywood Studios. He was so brutal, Negan was. Agreed. The King Ezekiel stuff was pretty rad until I quit watching. So we'll finish that show, and then on Saturdays, because live shows used to take place on Saturdays, Saturdays I'm going to have more like Fresh Baked WW Presents, kind of like this last Saturday when we had the full show, the Voices of Liberty Dickens Carolers. We'll do some more like full ride-throughs and full shows. So this week is a ride-through on Frozen Ever After. But those are just little extra, like, just fun things. And then what was I saying? Oh, yeah. And then the week, like next week, it is a solo trip to Epcot, and we'll do a North American tour. So we'll hit Mexico and America, no Voices of Liberty, which was hard for me, and then we'll head over to Canada to close the show. So that's coming up next week, is a North American tour. So let me see who I missed. Oh, it was near Goofy Sky School. Cool. I've ridden Goofy Sky School, actually. Do your students know that you're on YouTube? Some of them, yes, because if you watched the episode Star Wars Week, you can find that in the playlists. I actually saw several of my students in the Jedi show, so whatever that's called, Training Academy. I saw some of them in there, so some of them know. Yes, everyone, don't forget your almost called it a shacket. Swack it. And leave the pee boxes outside. The Swacket needs a Facebook page. That's funny. Hey, after I ride the Frozen ride, then I can eat a Norwegian club sandwich. Listen, I'll be in Epcot for New Year's Eve, and I'll have like hours upon hours upon hours, King of the Mooners. So if I just remember in my brain, I'll eat there. I'll eat it. So just remind me. Anyway, I think that's it. So, looking forward to all that's happening coming up this week. I can't remember what... Oh, Friday's episode is all about mobile ordering that we have at Walt Disney World. So, I'm excited for that. I have to film that. Maybe film that right now, in fact. So, that'll be good stuff, I'm sure. Yeah, no P-Box Facebook page. It can just stay outside. So yeah, so that's coming up on Friday. And so yeah, so thanks for hanging out and chatting, you guys. I love chatting with you guys. So hopefully Tuesday nights will become a thing. I don't know, we're just kind of experimenting and seeing how everything works. So let me know what you think. If you have not subscribed and liked and all that jazz, do that. So like it, and then you can log off. So thank you so much, you guys, for hanging out, and study for those finals and do well, and we'll see you guys next week for some more fun stuff. So love you guys, fresh baked and stuff. Bye. That was super creepy. Bye. Good night, you guys.